Welcome back to Life Full of Zest. Today I'm going to take you through some fun exercises using a Theraband. If you don't have one at home, it's okay. You can still do these exercises. They just won't be as difficult, and then I would just recommend when you get the chance, as soon as you can, just to go get one of these after lockdown. So what I'm using here is a basic loop Theraband. This is a medium strength. I would recommend starting with a basic strength and then progressing yourself as you get stronger. So we're going to start by placing the band around our knees. And I'm just going to take you through a number of different exercises and ways that you can creatively use this band that will be effective to strengthen those glutes. So let's start lying on your right hand side. In this position, you're just placing your elbow comfortably under your shoulder, and you are making sure that you're not slumping into the shoulder, but you allowing that crisp posture into that upper body. You are then making sure that your shoulders and your hips are perpendicular to the ground and that your ankles are in line with your hips and shoulders. So essentially you are creating a V shape with the bottom part of your legs. From here, just a very slight forward rotation of that upper hip. You're going to suck in and activate that pelvic floor, belly to spine, and you are slowly, I want you to actually place your other hand on that glute area to make sure that you are activating. Sometimes it is quite difficult to gain a good activation into those glutes if it's not something that you are used to doing or do often. So I want you to feel it's this region here that we want to work and get that burn. So you're going to keep those ankles on one another, and you're just going to open those knees away from each other and back. Just remember, like I said, shoulders, hips and knees all in line with each other. And 1 and 2. We're going to do 8 big clams with 8 little pulsations and an 8-second hold. That's 4 and 5, making sure that when that knee opens, we don't want that hip to open. And 8, and we're just going to do little ones, so those little pulsations are just up and down in the air like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're going to hold for 8, making sure that hips forward. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly down. Now what we're going to do is lift knee and ankle in line together at the same time. And 1 and 2, core tight, and 3 and 4 and 5. Remember to stabilize. 7, and we're going to hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lowering back down. From here, we're going to just change the angle of activation of the muscle. So we're going to get shoulders, hips and knees all in line. And as you can see, I'm creating a little bit of a L shape with my body. Okay, so ankles are tucked in comfortably and knees are bent. From here, we're going to do that same sequence. And 1, and down, and 2, and 3, making sure you're activating, and you have a slight forward rotation of that upper hip just to emphasize that activation of that glute. And the last 2, and then we're going to do those pulsations. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly back down. From here, lifting that ankle and that knee at the same time. And 1 and 2, 3, with an 8-second hold. 4, 5, 6, keeping that 90-degree angle in that knee. 7, and up and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly down. From here, we are keeping that knee in line with that hip. We're lifting up into a side plank position. We're going to place the other hand up towards the ceiling or behind the back of your head, and you're going to do that same movement. We're just going to do 8, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and we're going to extend that leg for a 10-second hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down and slowly turning over onto the other side to perform that same sequence. So remember, elbow comfortably under the shoulders. We're starting with that V-shaped position. Ankles in line with hips, in line with shoulders, perpendicular shoulders to the floor, and then a slight forward rotation of that upper hip, and let's go. We're doing 8, and 1, and squeeze, 2, making sure you're activating, 3, 4, core tight, 5, and 6, and 7, remember to do those pulsations, and 8, and little pulsations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lowering down, keeping ankle in line with knees. We're going to lift and elevate that leg, maintaining that 90-degree angle in that knee, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and holding for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lowering back down. From here, remember, like I said, you're creating that L position with that body, and you are still maintaining that crisp posture in the upper part of your back and body, and you're going to open, and 1, and 2, and 3, keep going. You should be getting a deep burn into that glute. 4, and 5, making sure that you're still tucking that pubic bone under your chin. 6, and 7, and 8, and little pulsations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lowering that knee down, lifting that ankle at the same rate as that knee. 1, and 2, and 3, keep going. 4, let's push through that burn. 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and you're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly lowering, lifting that knee as high as you can. Try to challenge yourself to get that burn, but if you're struggling, it's okay as long as you're maintaining that good posture. Let's lift those hips off the ground, and we are going to lift and lower that ankle and knee. 2, and 3, remember, hand behind head or up towards the ceiling. 4, 5, keeping that hip height. 6, and hip forward. 7, this bottom glute should also be burning. 8, and extending and holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lowering down to turn over onto your tummy, onto your back, sorry. From here, we're going to inhale, and on the exhale, lifting your hips up towards the ceiling. Remember, you're controlling that pelvis, rolling your pelvis up towards the ceiling, making sure that pelvis is tilted in under that belly or chin. Just bring it in, squeezing those glutes, digging those heels into the ground, drawing those gaps down the back, pushing that shoulder into the ground. From here, you got that band comfortably around your knees. If not, it's okay, you can still do this exercise. So let's just make sure we are going to do our open clams in the air, but when you're opening, I need you to make sure that you maintain that hip height. there's going to be a tendency for that hip to want to drop as you open those clams. The emphasis of this exercise is to make sure that you're activating so well and with so much strength and control that you're feeling a deep burn around this area and that you are maintaining that hip height when opening. So let's start. We're going to do 8 with a 10-second hold. And 1, and come back in, and squeeze, and close. And 3, making sure you can see that my hips are moving even though my knees are going out against the resistance of that back. And let's do 4 more. And 1, core tight, and 2, and 3, and 4. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping knees back in and slowly rolling back down. We're going to do that set 1 more time, and then we can stretch out those glutes. Inhale, on the exhale, slowly rolling that pelvis up towards the ceiling, then those hips, squeezing those glutes, digging those heels into the ground, activating those glutes to maintain that hip height. Keep going, everybody. Last little push. And 1, and 2. Squeezing as tight as you can. Please don't drop those hips. 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7. Last one. We're going to open and hold for 10, 9. Squeeze and lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bringing those knees in, lifting those hips to slowly roll back down. We're going to take the band off and we're going to stretch out those glutes we've just used. So placing your right ankle onto your left knee and just hugging that knee towards your chest, allowing that stretch into that right glute and holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly placing that left ankle onto that right knee and holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, if you can, you're going to place your right knee over your left knee, and then you're going to grab your ankles and just hug them towards your body. If you're struggling, as long as you can grab one ankle to get that stretch into those glutes. And we're just going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And changing over legs, just wrapping that left leg in front and over that right leg and hugging those ankles towards you. And holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly placing your feet back onto the floor. Well done. I hope you're getting a nice deep glute burn. You're definitely going to be stiff tomorrow if you did those movements correctly. If you struggle to feel a burn or an activation, please comment in the comment section below and we can try and work out why. It is very important to build those glute muscles. They are very essential muscles that you need in your acts of daily living. I will put a link in the description below if you are looking to order one of these bands. They are really effective for different types of exercises. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and hit that bell button if you want to get more videos just like this one.